Yes. Finally time to rip some rhyme. I fell an hour behind on this clock of mine. Maybe the clock you get from a clock that you killed with a shot of a gun, whichever you got. Yes. A boat that's large or small, the pole, the tug that broke and the engine popped. Maybe your suffering succotash was picked and that gone that wasn't guarded enough. You needed a dog that could have barked. You needed a law you didn't guard. You needed the law when someone stole. Or maybe a crook broke in the house but couldn't find anything that he wanted. So you were bold, trespassed against, and your feelings hurt like an insult that he kissed, like a rogue in the glass house, I guess. Because the guess wasn't his. I want you to take a guess at which flow we're gonna pick next when we spit. Maybe the peanuts crack at the ball with the game, with his stall, with the bat, with the stitch and the ball, because then I could have wrecked something strong when I direct from my ball, because that came direct from my soul. That's when the rivers would run in the mud and the clay that they brought, and they could put on the table this spoon and make a jar with a ghost hole. Those are some good folks. That was some gold found. When we would build this song for you. When we would build this song for you. 1,000 eternities would be me when I toss and turn these things. A pebble would be big like a boulder to hit this bird you thought was fish. I guess he isn't quick. Because that would have been the life kiss and the life save with the silver tongue was a fork in the road, because more of my flow was all that it took to get all of it good from the bad that it was. Maybe your tourniquets for arms that were broke, because then full gold would have been old with the cast size, because that would have been a hell of a try. Some castor oil type. Yes, this was the cast roll to get your roll from the engine that rolled, then tread down the road, because then you could have rolled like a cop to take no, because it takes one to know. Sue was so soothsayer, no. I start to say so soothing, just let me know. Put up that arm you got, just hold it there all year long. That would have been a good year spin out of the law that you get, because that would have been a law when I spit, because it was alarming type shit. This could have won in the war. This could have been a smoke with no fire around type stuff. Like just a bunch of ambers that's almost out, because that could have been a bunch of etiquettes that I'm adding into the attic bitch, because then when you add it up, it doesn't add like this. That would have been Atlas with some shit on his shoulder he wants to put down for a sec, but he can't. Off me Axis and Rockaway again, because then I could sit some awesome type shit. Really playing the adjectives when I said the metaphors. You almost broke your neck was broken so, because that could have been Rocky's theme. All me. With all this extraordinary are just magic beans that I thought for a cough was old, but I thought he was having a cough, so I didn't want to make him better, just want to get rid of this, like raw the pain that I deliver quick, because the shingles needed the hit with the brush. I'm just the guy for the job. That was me with my gust of talk. Hit the golf hard, get it on the green. Isn't far off to get that. I could have just kicked that, because then I could get some slick back and I deliver rap, because that was the liver pat from any of your intestines. This is the one that's the best. I tried all. I'm a cannibal. I just want to see what it was like, so I give it a try every time. Tried it in their mind. This was the sea and the wind when they bled for me with my spit, because this was when they first met, became friends, now they BFFs, and you couldn't split with the crowbar, bitch. All these raw, because then have been the role that Tarzan swing upon. These are the throes of moldy tonsils and goals. Then there was a no too far off. All these people feel the all soft because then I could have been what was a hold on. With the flashlight, he checked the tickets because then I could check the tickets. But who checked the hits? Take the hit. Because this was a house that I built with these two hands. No longer a hut, no longer sticks and mud. We mortared and bricked this bitch up because then I could have bent the witch if I want. But which are we talking about? I'll give you a hit, and it had the tips. I mean tips of the hits when I tipped in my dad because there's a whole bunch of fools that we go for. Not very much. Took a while for them to mature. Like they were Cheez-Its and balls. They get a chick with me on because then I could have said what I want. These are what the chess games are about. Think real hard. Don't think that hard, dog. Right in the mid when the middle was mid because then I would have meant what I said when I said it like that. I'm the center of the universe, bitch. The quicker you get this in your head, the better. Because then you'll shiver from something from quiver when I pull back from bow when I go. Because then when I let go, the sharp would have hit where I want. It would have hit in the wrist, right in betwixt. The twists are for kids, that's what I always said. When the factory split, that's like when the lips did this. Now I fucking said some clever hit you where I won't, and then it could ricochet around in your skull. The gray matter's mine, that used to belong to y'all. Maybe dogs away from mom, because then they could have sparked at the moon that shone were bright in the stars. Because that was a story I told to a bunch of the road with fire as it go from the low, because it didn't take long for the smoke to give signals of my foe wherever it go. This was when the wit was sin, and I whittle this wood and make it little and smoke. That's right. T is back. He never left, he's just a fucking addict in the house. It was a bunch of hard and shit poltergeist sounds. And the silence would have gone forevermore. It's an 8 on his back with his flow, because he's back with some mold from out of his red velvet bag, because it's Santa Claus with the sleigh that he pulled right down the road, because then I could have brought a piece of pork. Even the Jew, they get some too, because then I could get some proofs when I said this for you. When I said with a ho-ho-ho, a bunch of men foes. Those are spare tires, yo. Bunch of this that I'll try. Asparagus rods, I split in the night, because then that would have been a no. The gators all aligned, like the stars when I write. Like the light, because the dog was barked, because that's the dog apart of the dog, my dog that I'm talking about, because when that dog would bark at the junkyard, don't get too close, he wasn't kind. He wasn't the type to lick lion skin that you have on your hands, because they would give a hint when he growled like this. He just wants flesh and he wanted bit. It's like some bubble gum or some experiment. Let's experiment, because then I could been a bunch of asparagus. No, I couldn't be asparagus. What do you think, kitty? Why are you way over there, kitty? I like the sound over here. How about you all buddies? No, dog. No, I don't know what the bunnies sound like. I don't know what the bunnies sound like yet. Maybe they don't talk. Only cats can talk. Bunnies can't talk. Don't be silly.